Good afternoon. Greetings from Fort Lauderdale. I have some comments about the death of the author that I would like to share with you. We encountered the death of the author with Catherine Belsey's little book, Post-Structuralism, and I want to give you some thoughts that might help you think about this. And certainly we can take the extreme view that I would like for us not to worry too much about, and that is the aspect that the artist doesn't matter, that the author doesn't matter, and that we can disregard them. That is certainly not how we can understand this idea of the death of the author, as extreme as it is. One of the ways I would like you to be thinking about it is the fact that it opens up, the idea opens up a space for the work of art to be experienced on the part of the viewer, the reader, the listener. That there is somehow and in some way in the creation of a work of art that the artist's intentionality, that the artist's agency finds itself embodied in the work, and then that work has a particular life of its own in which it's not looking at the artist and pointing to the artist and saying, I'm a product of my creator's thoughts and ideas and intentions, but that the work of art, when it's finished, turns to the viewer, turns to the audience, and addresses them. And that aspect of the freedom that we can have to experience the work of art and to do so not having to be obliged to the fact that we have to think the artist's thoughts after him through the work of art, or that there is a true meaning that the artist has, a secret that he or she has that we're trying to decode. Certainly if you've had experience working with artists, artists make works of art, and oftentimes when they finish the work of art, they're as surprised as anyone else, and they have a very difficult time even understanding what took place and how they are to understand their intentions in relationship to the work. And so the death of the author can be simply a way of providing freedom and space for the viewer to experience the work of art on their own, and then to be able to continue to add historical information about the artist, but also to feel obliged that the work of art has a certain integrity in terms of how it speaks to us as viewers. It's also important, though, to understand the dangers of that it simply becomes a form of consumerism, that the human integrity and agency of the artist is compromised by simply seeing the work as a text, that we can do what we want. And the way that we can avoid that is by understanding the work of art as having its own agency, that the work of art does something, it acts on us. And I think that's an important thing to think about, that it's not so much about the author, it's about the text that's active, and that it does something to us. And I hope this is helpful to you. Thank you.